When I was a little boy and I was leaving the house, my mother often used to say, "Just one last thing, son." I'm always interested in the just one last thing messages from Jesus. And as we look at John 17, we find that he is praying for us, praying for his disciples, but then praying for all of his followers down through the centuries. And he says, just one last thing. Be one. It's interesting that be one is brought about through love. Just a little earlier in the evening, he had talked about loving each other so much that it reflects the love of God that he has for us, and that will cause people to see him. When we love each other, others see him. How amazing. And then, of course, we move across to Paul, and as he's writing to the Corinthians and sorting out a few issues in that church, he talks to them about spiritual gifts and the body of Christ, about structure, and then he says, but the foundation of all of this is love. And he says that we, his followers, or the followers of Jesus, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through all circumstances. As Christians, we won't always agree. We differ on things like worship styles, interpretation of the Bible, resource allocation. But one thing we should always do, according to Jesus, is be one through love.